Hey guys, Coldbrew here. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. So we have the Fire Night tournament today, right? The Fusion is finishing off. There was a super raid enabled for Fire Night, so I thought, okay, let me just push all my energy that I had, push a good amount. I got 8,624 points. If you've never seen my videos before, this kind of thing, I push a lot of one specific dungeon, then record every single one of my loot, and then come back to you guys with some fun numbers. Maybe you're interested to see what this brings in, especially considering, all right, that all this amount of points was from about 8,800 energy. I want to round it up to like 9,000 to be I had like 2 failures from what I see on RSL Helper. This is the software that everybody uses really, and it says here my average time was 1 minute 12 seconds with 220 wins and 222 attempts, right? So I had a 99.09% win ratio. Those fails, I don't know how they happened, but they did. That was about 80 energy loss. That's not much, but it's still, you know, a loss, I guess. So that being said, you also can record the loot that you get throughout, right? And the loot that I got, it's 220 wins, is about 440 items. If I click right here, I'll show you the exact items that I got and saved from those 220 wins. All right, 440 items. I kept 52, and from those I sold a couple, so I actually kept less than half of that. So about 20 items is what I kept in the end, and nothing extraordinary after the rolls came in. Also, this is raid, guys. This is raid. The RNG that happens with the gear is just so crazy. And I also want to compare it to the fact that we have a pack string going on right now for energy. This is like a standard kind of pack that's offered. It's not something crazy in the sense of the energy offered. It's not crazy value for the amount you spend. In total, I think this costs about $100 to get all this energy, and the amount of energy is about 20,000 energy. So it's a significantly high amount of energy if you are somebody that wants a lot of energy to farm. This is not one of the best offers out there, but it's strictly for energy. Like if you don't want to spend your gems and you look for energy, like me right now, I don't have any energy left, so I'm thinking about it. But I'm hoping that this month we'll have some more events from Platinum's birthday, and maybe to get some more reasonable offers. So I'm saving my my money until that time, right? Let's have a look at the numbers. Okay, let's have a look at the numbers. So this is what the output looks when RSL Helper you know, records all the runs. Okay, it gives you all these numbers, the stats of each item. I didn't go to specifics of each item, and here I've done this myself for recording the different types of gear that you have dropped. Okay, so having a look at the summary right here, we're starting out at the top where I did say you get about 20,000 energy for that pack. $103 is the price. So I calculated the price of my 8,800 or so energy that I did spend, which was about $46 worth of energy, right? All the energy that I had through, you know, whatever means. I had 220 runs, 440 loot. I picked up 436 items from that, and 4 of those were ancient shards. So that's pretty good. That's a good $4 or so worth of value, $1 per ancient. So I can round this up to $50 worth of stuff, I guess. $46 worth of energy, and then $4 worth of ancients is what I received. 19 million silver for everything, like so. So that was how much silver per energy? If I divide it by this, that's about 2,000 silver per one energy. So that's pretty cool. 2,000 silver per 1 energy. If you think about it, it's not a lot. If you think about 19 million silver for all those runs. How long did the runs take me? 5 hours. I had this going on for 5 hours, guys. The minute that it started, 5 hours. And from that I picked up 66% 5 stars and 34% 6-star gear, which was 436 in total. And then I split it up into the rares, epics, and legendaries that I received. So, you know, the majority, of course, was rares. 151 5 stars, 86 6 stars, 133 epics, 87 5 stars, 46 6 stars. And then I basically, the most interesting part is the 6-star and 5-star legendary pieces. 48 legendary for 5 stars, 18 for 6 stars. So that's pretty good. 18 legendary items. That's pretty good, I guess, from the amount of energy spent and its value, like $46. So like half of that, and then you gamble on the substats and the item that you're gonna get, because it's not like buying sets. You know, when you're buying sets, you know that you're buying a savage or a crit damage or a, you know, immunity set, and you know that you're gonna get 6 pieces. You're gonna roll the dice on those, and the prices are very high. From what I saw on 6-star legendary pieces, like 6 of them, I think the price is like $40 or $50. I've never bought those. I feel like such a gambler if I buy those, but that's apparently the biggest value for end game spenders, where this is where they get like 0 upgrades from you know, the 20,000 energy that they would have spent here. They get 0 upgrades. That's what happens to the whales. Anyway, having a look at the types of the gear, it's pretty much, I want to say, close. Okay, you see the discrepancies here with immunity being 9.54%. The crit damage is way lower, 8.19%. The highest was regen gear, which is nice because I was looking to get regen gear. So about 14% is the highest, and the lowest is about 8% in terms of what type of sets you get from the Fire Knight, which was cool, I guess. What I was looking for when I do these runs, I look for immunity, I look some frenzy sometimes, so that's not bad. I look for the regen set, savage sets, the shield set, stun set, and crit damage not so often. So I mean, I still try to find them. So out of all those, 277 items is what I could use. 329, basically only the power set. I don't know why I called it power. It's not power, the name of the set. I just couldn't remember the name, so I named it power. It's the one that gives you more power to your attacks when you lose health. I totally forget the name. And then the curing set is the least desirable, I would say, from the Fire Knight. But overall, the Fire Knight gives you very solid pieces of gear throughout. It's all about the substats and the what kind of rarity you're looking for. If you're looking for you know, anything rare and above, then sure, you can get a lot of gear fast with all of this energy. But if you're very specific like me, then you end up with this basically. So 52 items is what I picked up, and you can see them right here. You can pause if you want to. Like this 5-star crit damage shield with a crit rate, speed, crit damage. I have very specific rules for these for the 5 stars. Like I don't usually keep 5 stars, and like I rolled it, and it rolled twice on speed, and speed was 13. It has to be like a quad roll for me to consider saving them. So I think I sold all my 5 stars after I went through all of these. So this is like the summary tab that RSL keeps. Like this is so good from Farb. I can't give enough you know, about this guy. He's so good at this. And look at this. I mean, this piece is definitely solid. Crit rate, crit damage. I think it rolled well. I think it rolled twice on crit damage, if I remember correctly. I don't think I can find the piece because you know, when you click on them, you lose them later. They go into the total of your gear. They're not in the new items still. But overall, in terms of other pieces, I don't think I got another great piece which I said, oh my god, this is crazy good. The majority of these were average, I would say. Some of them though, I can't find a use. Like this legendary helmet for stun, it's pretty good. If it had accuracy, it would have been better. For like a Hegemon, speed, crit rate, resist, attack flat. If the attack flat was accuracy, that would have been a solid. Other items which I was looking for was crit damage, crit rate, and then roll on those for my damage dealers. That wasn't the case though, so I sold the majority of these and kept about 20, which from those 20, again, if I was more strict with myself, which I should be, based on the amount of gear that I have, what I do usually, guys, is when I farm gear, I just upgrade and sell them at that time, because I don't want to go and do a cleanse for myself after a while. And this means that I don't have a lot of gear to level up when artifact enhancement comes, and yeah, I can just sell whatever I have at that point, and I'm at 200 off the maximum, which also means I need to go and do a cleanse very soon. But until that time comes, we're with that. Next video that I'm gonna do this, I'm not sure which dungeon to do because I don't find dragon interesting. Maybe ice golem, because I'm looking for reflex sets. That's gonna be depressing to spend 10,000 energy for reflex sets, but that might be the next video for this. If you guys didn't know, the actual drop rates for these are 0.5% for an ancient shard. So getting those 4 out of 8,000, I think it's pretty good odds. Like you get 5 per 10,000, so 4 on 8,000, well 9,000 if I round it up. It's pretty good odds, right? 68% for 5-star and 6-star gear is 32%. So what did I find? Yeah, very close to this. So I'm not contesting these rates. I know these are data mined, but it's nice to look at the actual data after you finish a run and see, okay, did I get lucky? Did I get unlucky? That's what I want to do with these videos. So 55% rares, 32% epics, 13% legendaries. And what did I get? If I do this, let me just summarize this. Let me see percentages. Like 15% legendary items is what I got. 15% legendaries and 30% epics, 54% rares. So I think I beat the odds in terms of the legendaries there. So that's pretty nice to see. That makes me feel happy. Although the gear wasn't that great, it still makes me feel a bit better. And then no other stats really. To see the tournament points, I don't really care about the tournament points. I knew I was pretty much going to go first with all this energy that I spent in 5 hours. I might spend even more just to guarantee to get that extra fragment, but that's pretty much it. The remaining 5 should be easy enough to get. This was the video, guys. I hope I didn't bore you with these videos. If you don't like them, leave it down below. If you do like them, also leave it down below, so I know I'll do one of these again with maybe more energy, maybe less energy. It should be pretty much the same. If you need more information on how to sort RSL Hopper to do what I do, just send me a message on Discord or come over to my server and I'll try to help out. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.